For question 12, they give you 2 sine x plus 1 is equal to 0, and they want you to solve for x, where x is in this interval here. Now, because it's an equal sign, we don't need to do anything strange. We just normally solve for sine x, which is going to be 2 sine x is equal to minus 1. So sine x is equal to minus a half. Now, because we have a half there, our reference angle, we are going to write, reference angle is pi over 6. Always remember to write down your reference angle. And because this is negative, we look at the cast diagram, and we know that sine is negative in the third and the fourth quadrant. So, in these quadrants, from your diagram that you should have memorized, it will be 7 pi over 6 here and 11 pi over 6 over there. Now, the general solution would then be x is equal to 7 pi over 6 plus 2k pi, where k is an element of an integer, or x is equal to 11 pi over 6 plus 2k pi. But now you can't just give the general solution because they actually gave you an interval that you should be working in. So now we use different values of k to find the intervals. If we make k minus 1, we will have 7 pi over 6 minus 2 pi, which is going to give me minus 5 pi over 6, which is still larger than minus 2 pi, so it actually falls into that interval. If we, for the 11 pi over 6 minus 2 pi, it will give me minus pi over 6. If we make k 0, we will just have 11 pi over 6 and 7 pi over 6. And if we make k 1, we will already go out of the interval, because then we will say plus 2 pi and it will become too large. So we have 4 solutions in this interval. So we will say x is an element of 7 pi minus 5 pi over 6 minus pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, and 11 pi over 6. Then if you look at the possible answers they gave you, you will see the answer must be C.